The cost of my Tesla Model Y Performance is 297,000 Sing dollars. 223,000. This is why I'm saying that this Tesla is the most expensive Tesla in the world. So the cool thing about Singapore is it's not like this random third world country with random cars with no rules or regulations. I feel like I'm in the United States when I'm in Singapore, just everything is in reverse. Now, whenever we visited Singapore, there were never any Teslas or electric cars around. Then starting in 2021, Teslas started being sold in Asian countries. Now, I know the title seems clickbait, but it's actually really true. Today we're going to be checking out the Tesla showroom. We're also going to be hitting up Everyday Daren. I don't know if you've seen his YouTube channel. And I'm just going to ask him a few questions on like, how in the heck does anybody afford a car, let alone a Tesla in Singapore? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find all the Tesla Superchargers in the area in Singapore. Well, there is one super close by on Orchard Road where we're going to be going, but let's see how easy it is and what it looks like. In the map, it looks like there's not that many Superchargers. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 Superchargers.
Do you know what level it's on?
I do not, because it doesn't say.
Go to level 5. Go to level 5.
So we're gonna go to level 5, try that out. I thought it would be in the basement.
You know it's for car park because it's more stuffy.
But it's so hot in this one.
It's like a toast box.
I'm constantly sweating.
Doors open.
Doors opening. All right, so we're on level 6. Let's see if we can check it out. Okay. Hybrid CNG electric vehicles only, green lot. So there's some sort of green parking here. Not here, maybe it's on another floor. Oh, I see it. I see it. Look how tall I am. Oh no, never mind, that's a generator. Look how clean the floors are for a parking garage. Well, the beauty with Tesla Superchargers is if you have a Tesla, it tells you where to go exactly. But we don't have a Tesla here, so we're gonna see if we can go up a floor because we're on level 6. Let's try level 7. Still looking for the Tesla Supercharger. Do you know where the Tesla Supercharger is? Oh, that's that? Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. A local told us that the Singapore government wants to be everything green now. So now they're requiring all the car parks, all the apartment complexes to have EV charging. I don't know if he didn't understand me because this is not a Tesla Supercharger. This is Volt. Oh wow, Volt. So there is some sort of charge. 30 kilowatts max. That's horrible. The location located on the top floor, Orchard Central parking that requires 5 minutes to get from the ground floor. 9th floor, really challenging to get to.
Oh, so I have to go to the 9th floor.
But how do we even get there? So not the easiest, but again, I really want to just check it out. We were in the wrong building. We're here. We're supposed to be at Orchard Gateway. Lady was super nice. Apparently we were in the wrong building, but she broke down everything for us. Again, that's why I love Singapore. Customer service, people are so nice here. So you have so many shopping centers with like 2 basements and 5 floors because they have to build up, they can't build out. Looks like there's the lifts over there. So now we need to go up to the car park. So let's go to level 9. I know. Boy, that's scary. Oh my, that's so scary. That is so freaky. As you know, I'm scared of heights. I feel like I'm sweating more now. And my hands are getting clammy.
Oh no, I'm not coming in.
These two are little scaredy cats when it comes to heights.
Oh my god, it's going up. It keeps going up. I think the scary part is being able to see up. Oh my god, I hate that. Oh my god. No, take me down.
Okay, you're fine.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tesla, I saw it. It says Tesla.
Oh god, there it is. Okay, there it is. We found it. It's on the 9th floor, which means the car has to go up 9 stories to get there. Now, with Tesla in North America, they adopted the NACS North American Charging Standard, which is a beautiful small plug. And the beauty of it is before all the other automakers didn't like it, they wanted to use the hunky-dory CCS charging, but now it changed because they realized how beneficial the NACS adapter is. So Mercedes, Ford, Rivian, they're all adapting Tesla's charger. Now, we're still overseas, So when you are overseas, you get a different charger, which is this one. But this is what they use to charge. Looks like this. It even has a button so you could unlock your lid. But that is super cool that they have this. But here it is. That's cool how they have their own little sign that says Tesla Supercharger. There's only 3 of them. I think the kilowatt is only like 72, which is equivalent to a mall charger in California. I don't know how the Singaporean government's gonna work out the power output and all that stuff, because the power output's really, really bad. But for quick charge, I mean, it is right here. But we did find it. I mean, they made sure everyone knows it's a Tesla, because look, there's even a Tesla logo here. I didn't even notice that until just now. So we gotta take the elevator again to go down. How do they make these buildings so tall?
Singapore, all the buildings are tall.
Number 1 Singapore lah.
Oh, it's not as bad when you go down. Is this Tesla made out of gold or something? I mean, what's so special about this? It's so expensive. Hello there. So if you guys didn't realize, I'm not in my normal Tesla. As you can see, I'm in the passenger side, but there's a steering wheel here. That's right, I did custom order one with the steering wheel and brought it to the United States. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually in Singapore right now, and I wanted to check out the Teslas. I asked a ton of questions to the Tesla sales advisor. Of course, all Tesla employees, you can't record their faces, you can't record them, so I wasn't able to get the actual conversation. I did have a ton of things to share with you guys though, because the Tesla is one of the most expensive cars in the world because it's Singapore. So let's talk about it. Now, I am in the 2023 Tesla Model Y Performance with the white interior. And you know, I'm an American and I'm very loud. So I got to fart. Do they have it? Oh, they don't have a speaker on the outside of their car. So already there's something different with the Tesla. Now, this is made in the Shanghai Gigafactory in China, and craftsmanship's beautiful. I don't know if you guys know, but I feel like Shanghai always gets the latest and greatest stuff first. Like they have all these new stuff. They got the HEPA filter on the Model Y first. They got the updated door trim on the Model Y first, which is insane. But here it is. It looks beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship compared to the United States. No, I'm just kidding. It's still good. Now, how is it possible that this car costs like 3 times as much as the car in the United States? Well, it's all because of the Singapore government and how they enforce and how you have to pay for the car. For instance, one thing Singapore has is something called an ARF. What is an ARF? It's an additional registration fee that you have to pay on top of the purchase of your car. And the more expensive the car is on the base price, the more expensive the tax is. So think of it like your income tax you have to pay at the end of the year based on how much you make. However, with Singapore, it's based on each purchase of expensive things like a car. So pretty much for the Model Y price, you're getting a Model X in the United States. Now this next one is crazy. It's called the COE, or Certificate of Entitlement. So a COE is pretty much a certificate that you need in order to buy the car. However, with Singapore, you can't just buy a car whenever you want because they worry about pollution as well as how many people are on the road. So they have bids for the COE. So let's say this year they have 500 bids, but there's 600 people who want a car. They would still only give out 500 bids. So those 100 people are out of luck. Another thing is, you can't just bid on it and it's random. It's all about that cashola, baby. The more money you spend on that bid, the more likely you are to get that COE. Another thing is that COE certificate expires after 10 years, and after that 10 years, then you have to pay another fee in order to keep that certificate. So essentially, it's literally buying one car for the price of 3. Bruh. Now the beauty with Tesla is they do have a lot of rebates, just like the States, which allows people to incentivize getting an electric car. The first one is a VES rebate. So depending on how much pollution your car produces, the government will put a rebate on that car. Like for instance, if you have a gas guzzler, like I saw a G-Wagon the other day, and I'm pretty sure that does not qualify for any VES rebate. However, with Tesla, it is $25,000, which is the maximum you can get. Now, one cool thing with Tesla is they have something called an EV Early Adoptive Incentive. It's not just Tesla. I think I saw a Hyundai Ioniq on the road, pretty much any completely full electric vehicle. That's why it's pretty insane to buy a Tesla, let alone a normal car, in Singapore. Again, I don't know what people do to afford these type of vehicles because I do see them on the road. I know with Tesla in Singapore, they only have one service center. Again, the size of Singapore is really, really small. It's not that big. but they have one service center that's also the delivery center. They have 30 superchargers total. And just like the United States, there is no free supercharging. You do have to pay for it. Another thing I asked the sales advisor was how come I can't add FSD to the purchase of the vehicle when I'm building it? And he doesn't really know why. He thinks it has something to do with the fact that the car is already so expensive, so you want to avoid more taxes, which is why you can pay for it after you take delivery. It's very similar to the United States. However, with the United States, it does cost a little bit more to do it after. So aside from the boombox being non-existent, I realized another thing they don't have that's in the United States is tinted windows. Now, if you haven't seen my tint video, they factory tint the rears just for privacy. I know the sedans don't have it tinted in the rears. However, always with the SUVs, they always have it tinted. But as you can see, nothing is tinted here. It's just simple glass. Interesting thing I noticed is they have this type of bracket piece here that's not in the United States. I noticed that the trunk didn't close that smoothly compared to my Model Y Daddy Chill. Oh, also I noticed they really improved the soundproofing. I haven't seen a new Tesla Model Y, so I can't confirm it if it's only in these ones. But you can see the soundproofing on the sides here is completely different than my car. I had to get some cheap aftermarket ones, but it looks like they really did a great job with the soundproofing. I wonder if they have sequential lights. Let's go and check that real quick. Nope, nothing sequential. Oh, that sucks. Does it have the emergency latch? It looks like there's something back here, but it's not like the other Teslas that we have in the United States. It is felt, but I don't feel for the emergency latch. I don't think there's an emergency latch here. This is part of the United States model as well, so nothing special there. If we were to build a Tesla, as you can see on the Singapore website, you can only build a Model 3 or Model Y. So no sexy for Elon in Singapore. So here we have the rear wheel drive Model Y. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Model Y Performance because, you know, I got that money. Right now we got the Model Y Performance here. Has all the basic stuff. I'm gonna go with red because I got lots of money to spend. $3,000 for the upgrade. 21-inch Uber turbine wheels. We're gonna get the white interior. And again, it is a 5-seating layout. And all this stuff I have to purchase after. So already right now, with the Model Y Performance, it's giving us $197,000. $148,000. This is like their tax that they have. They're just a normal tax, $8,000 tax. The estimated ARF is $125,000. That's why it's so expensive. That ARF is insane. And again, you do get the rebate, the maximum rebate of $20,000. We have that early adoption incentive here as well. And who can afford this? I mean, I don't know what the normal income is for a normal Singaporean person, but. And then I didn't understand what this was until he explained it to me, the COE bid. Now I'm almost positive I will not be able to get that registration bid for $0. So it was $100,000 to get that bid. Because again, like I said, you can't just get the Tesla whenever you want to. You have to bid on the car, and they only give out a certain number of bids a year. So if I was to add $100,000 for that bid, the cost of my Tesla Model Y Performance is 297,000 Sing dollars. So 297, 223,000. This is why I'm saying that this Tesla is the most expensive Tesla in the world. This is a fully loaded Model Y Performance, and in the United States, it would cost me $223,000. What do you guys think? Worth it for a Tesla? Not even an X or an S, it's a 3 or a Y. So here is the wall connector. It's the CCS Type 2 plug. This is what you use to charge at home or the destination chargers. It looks so cute and different. Look at that. They always do a great job of making it super small, which is why I think Tesla's just gonna take over the entire world at this point. So I'm here with Daren Yoong, his YouTube channel. If you didn't know, he came to the United States and he saw the Model X, and he's from Singapore, and now I'm in Singapore, so it's finally happening. But I had some questions for Daren because it's like, when I saw the Model Y and I fully built it, Model Y Performance, it was like $200 and something thousand. How does anyone afford a car in Singapore?
It is really tough. So there are 650,000 private cars in Singapore. Singapore is one of the world's lowest car ownership rates. I think less than 20% of households own cars. Most people try to avoid owning a car.
Yeah.
There are some people who do it because they're very rich or it's a nice swag purchase.
So that 10-year thing, I was talking to this Tesla sales guy. He said you could reapply. You don't have to because I was under the impression that after 10 years you can't own the car anymore. But then you can apply, just pay for the fee like every year or what?
You'll do another
Or you have to
renewal.
do it again, another bid.
Yeah,
Oh,
correct.
wow.
The renewal is cheaper than the first 10 years,
Yeah.
but it's still a lot.
Okay. So I had a quick question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Sure.
Like, what is the median income for like people in Singapore? Like, how much does a normal Singaporean person make?
According to government stats, the average Singaporean would earn about 5,000 Sing dollars a month.
But that's kind of offset by the housing, right? Housing is not as expensive.
Yeah.
Is that a reason why people don't have homes? Is it because it's cheaper to just live in like one of those apartments? Like, what's it called? HDB flats?
HDB. So HDB is Singapore's public housing development board. Singapore is very unique where 80% of our population stays in public housing.
As far as income goes, what do most Singaporeans do for like living? Because I know in like, for instance, San Jose, California, a lot of tech companies, they work for like those big companies. I know like in Singapore there's a Dyson, I think I saw a Google building.
I used to work in Google for 7 years. So the tech industry, they've got a lot of headquarters in Singapore because the government gives a lot of good tax incentives. So those who work in big tech, you've got a good life. The majority of people are still working in service. So any kind of service industry or like sales.
Yeah. Pretty much you're saying that if a normal Singaporean person wanted to get a Tesla, it's very hard to do.
It's very hard. I'll say Teslas at the current price would be out of reach to maybe 70% of the population.
Food's almost here, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. It is very loud with the kids, so hopefully you guys can get that. Just finished a yummy lunch at this ramen place. We're gonna check out this EV place. It's called BYD, Build Your Dreams. It's supposed to be like this Chinese electric car company. So I wanna just check that out because Daren said it's good. So Daren, would you rather have a BYD or a Tesla?
Look at the t-shirt, what does it say?
Ooh, this is an Asian one.
This is a Tesla China t-shirt, the Year of the Rabbit t-shirt. Only available in the Tesla China store, I believe.
Build your dreams.
Come check it out inside.
Let's check it out. It's locked. Can you open the door for me?
BYD valet service. Oh, this one's locked. They don't let you into the driver's door.
Yes. Well, it's nice in here. What is this?
With guitar strings, you can play real music.
Gives me like a Kia vibe. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Pretty open. Oh.
It's Chris, you press this button here.
Press this button.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, you can watch your Instagram reels and TikTok videos. It's got a nice 360-degree camera as well. So you can actually open it all the way up here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They used to have it in the Model S.
The old school one.
And I missed the sunroof.
Yeah.
Hello. When I go into other cars like this, it makes me appreciate Tesla's interior. Because you get so many buttons, and then a lot of this stuff, they try to make it look so cool and like different. But to me, it looks very tacky, not gonna lie.
In Southeast Asia, this BYD Atto 3 is one of the top selling EVs.
How does charging work for like non-Teslas?
Let us show you, come.
Come la, come. Alright, how do I open this again? Oh
There you go.
Like look at this door. I do not like it.
For AC charging and then CCS2 for fast charging. I believe the car charges up to 80 kilowatts for max charging speed. A lot of people will find, can I not have this in my car? Build your dreams.
Your dreams.
Aubrey
This is
Plaza.
nice though. I love the back.
But yeah, there it is. Thanks, Daren, for the tour.
Welcome.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.